Yo, yo, yo! What if I started it like that?
I think that's how you are starting it.
Probably.
Welcome to the broadcast with your hosts, Ricky Hollywood and Emma VP. Starring those same two broads. Featuring
Anthony Jeselnik.
Why Am I Still Talking? Start the show!
Welcome back to another episode of the Broadcast Podcast. This is Ricky Hollywood here, and unfortunately for right now, I don't have my buddy Emma in the room, but I do have my other buddy, Anthony Jeselnik.
Would you put us on the same level buddy-wise?
Definitely not.
No?
Definitely
She's above?
not. I think so.
But you couldn't have her in the room and talk to me at the same time. It was like too much.
There's a weird dynamic because she's your writer's assistant. So now it's like she was texting me today, like maybe you could talk to Anthony about getting, a couple of minutes with him on the broadcast since it's his big special day. It'd be really good for us if we had you, right? Because
this is the first podcast that I am doing.
Right, which is pretty cool.
Unfortunately.
Besides, no, you were on Joe Rogan's.
That was yesterday. That was before the special came out.
Oh, so
this is now that it's dropped.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is a very Rogan-esque, podcast.
Oh, yeah?
It's
Why?
very similar.
Why do you say that?
You guys just look alike. You both look like you work out a lot.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading some YouTube comments the other night at 1 a.m. and on our videos for Comedy Central, and they made me cry.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
They never read the YouTube comments. Ever.
I know. It's terrible. I was really, really, really kind of sad.
It makes me feel good to know that they're all there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a Klan rally going on. You don't have to worry about running into someone from the Klan at the grocery store.
Because they're
You're
on
like,
YouTube.
oh, yeah, they're all chilling in this one place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do not read them.
Yeah, no.
Were they saying mean things about me that made you cry?
No, just like you're not funny because you're talking about like dead people, which is like your whole,
Yeah.
great thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the phone doing a expose on you interview today, and I was like, he takes the funny parts of abortion, and then I had to backtrack because I realized like what I said.
A lot of backtracking in interviews. People would they say something and they have to call the guy and be like, actually what I meant was, and I think that's hilarious. That's a testament to how much my friends feel put upon to speak out for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So how's today? How's it feel? What's it feel like?
It's been crazy. I was tired yesterday. I woke up at midnight so I could officially announce, the special was now streaming, and then woke up early this morning before I went and worked out and read a bunch of reviews, articles coming out throughout the day, everything from the New York Times to Vulture to just a bunch of different blogs that has been fun to look at, and then seeing people react on Twitter and different websites who are watching it in real time, and it's all been overwhelmingly positive. So that's great. And then you have friends and family who reach out to you.
Right.
That you've got to get back to them that day. That you're just constantly running. And then I get a couple gifts, which was nice. My manager gave me a hatchet.
What?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that?
It looks vicious. It looks like something you would kill zombies with.
Is it like a wall thing, or
it could be? I think I could frame it and put it on the wall,
Yeah.
or I could just leave it on my desk.
Ew.
It's just like a warning.
Don't.
But I like weapons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of weapons.
Right.
My manager would get me gifts for Christmas or something, or your TV show's coming out, and I would always make fun of what she gave me. And then last year she gave me a knife for Christmas, like a utility knife. But I was still like, a knife is cool.
Yeah.
And so now she understands, and now it's an axe. And then next time I assume either a baseball bat with nails through it, or just a flat out gun.
A grenade at that point. That'd be nice. A little dangerous. I posted a photo of you from your special on my Instagram story this morning, and someone messaged me and said, this sounds really weird, but I think I saw him this morning on Sunset Boulevard. He has a great beard.
I bet you did. I was walking to the gym. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's what I said. I was like, oh, really? Maybe he was around there.
It is a great beard.
Yeah, it's awesome. And that was a 23-year-old lesbian who said it.
Yeah.
So that's the highest of compliments.
Oh, totally. They love that lumberjack look.
They do.
And this, you're right. You're seeing this. This is exactly what the beard looked like on the special, Erica. Because I go 2 weeks before whatever is most important to me. And when I heard the broadcast wanted me to come on and just talk to one of them,
right,
I jumped at the opportunity. You know, having to talk to both of you is a chore. That talking to one, it's like, do I like spiders? No. Can I deal with one of them? Yeah. Do I want to deal with a couple?
No.
No.
So what's it like working with Emma? I know the first JRVP that she took over for me when I was gallivanting in Europe, you were totally like, Emma's the best. She plays funk music. She's so cool. She's writer material, all this and that. Was that just sort of like day one hype?
Mm-hmm. Exactly, 100%,
right?
day one
Come
hype.
on.
Yeah.
Come on.
You've got like day 100 hype.
Yeah.
Coming at you now.
Right.
You know, so she's been good, but she's very quiet. Like,
she's such a little
sometimes I
bitch.
forget that she's even there.
Right.
And she's just like doing all the typing and jumping in, but she contributes.
Right.
And she's a very necessary part of the team.
Yeah. Okay. Are you glad it's her and not me?
Oh, for 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that what the job entails, like, do I like you more than her?
Duh.
Probably.
Yeah.
But would you be worse at the job than she is? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It would be like, I hope this gets done.
Yeah.
You know, if you were there.
It wouldn't, unfortunately.
No, writer's assistant is a special, you have to have special traits, and you possess none of those positive characteristics.
None. So you haven't had really any bad reviews yet?
No. It's funny to see the occasional guy on Twitter be like, meh, 6 out of 10, when you're like, dude, you woke up to watch this. Like,
Yeah.
don't tell me
Yeah.
that you're upset about it, but nothing.
I checked at 9.
Nothing negative.
Pacific time last night. I thought maybe it would be East Coast time, so I went to
No.
Netflix at 9.
I was watching people on the East Coast get mad because it would hit midnight, and they'd be like, "Oh, I got to wait till 3 a.m. to watch this." But you know, people can watch it for years now.
Yeah.
So people will be discovering it every day. But it's always nice to get a big burst out of the gate of good press.
Yeah.
People calling me handsome.
Yeah.
I like that. And again, all the reviews have been fantastic. And it's kind of hard when I don't even mind bad reviews, but being ignored is terrible. If they
Right.
just don't review you at all,
Right.
then you're like, did this even matter?
Yeah.
And so by having so many different reviews and very positive reviews, I feel like I made my mark on the canvas that is comedy in 2019.
Yeah.
And that was my goal.
Yeah. Like, I mean, my uncle texted me about it, so that was pretty cool.
If I can get your uncle on board, I can do anything.
Exactly.
Your uncle's like the New York City of comedy fans. Like, if you can succeed there,
Then you can succeed anywhere.
that's not how the saying goes.
Oh. Isn't it?
It is.
Oh, okay.
I was
like,
just wanted to watch you.
like struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I realized today too, and I'm sure you can back this up. On the phone when I was doing an interview about you, and it was about you. You know, I shouldn't be thinking about myself, but I'm thinking about you, and I just sort of realized how much more intelligent you are and most other people are than me. I used to think I was like pretty smart, like very kind of high IQ, kind of quick with it, but I just, now that I think about it, I don't know if I've gotten dumber or if I'm just comparing myself to, you know, the greats like you and, you know, Greg reads, like, so he can pronounce a few big words, but.
Sure. I mean, Greg and I read. We make our living half as writers. You know, we both are,
Right.
you know, in front of camera people, but we're also 40 years old.
True.
So I think when I was 27, I probably sounded a little more like you.
Yeah.
And you surround yourself with the YouTube personalities,
Yeah, they're pretty
and that
dumb.
can't be helping you. Like, they might not be dumb, but I bet their vocabulary isn't knocking it out the box.
Yeah,
the
no.
way that me and Greg can do it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's something to aspire to.
Yeah.
But you should definitely read more.
Yeah, I'm trying. I really am. I mean, I sent you a picture of a book I was reading a couple weekends ago, and you told me to throw it out.
Yeah, what was the name of it
I
again?
don't know. It was like How to Write Late Night.
How to Write for Late Night. Yeah, by
Yeah.
a guy I'd never heard of.
Yeah.
You don't want to read that.
Yeah.
It's probably the best advice I've ever given you.
Probably.
Is to get rid of that book.
Yeah.
You know, but you did the pre-interview thing, which I think was probably more helpful.
Yeah.
Than anything else.
Yeah, I got to go into see your office and meet your showrunners, and they kind of put me through the ringer, which was awesome.
Were you blown away by how awesome my office was? Were you like, is this gold plated?
I mean, no.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's kind of dingy.
it's a hole.
Right, but it's writer's room. When production ramps up and there's more stuff going on, like, and there's more people around, it was still, and it's a small operation, right?
It's small, and we're in bad office spaces. And I have not put any decoration. I
Right.
could have done more
Right.
things, but I haven't. And I spend most of my time in the writers' room anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not bad, and our hours aren't crazy. So it's not like we're like, oh, we're stuck here all night.
Right.
We got to spruce it up.
Yeah, but you're the boss. I mean, your hours probably won't be that crazy. I mean, I know you like to be there for every step, I'm assuming. But...
Because I'm the boss, I have to be there more than most. I think Emma's probably there more than anyone else.
Right.
But as we get closer to the show, I'm sure we'll have to be around more. But it's gone very quickly, and by booking guests,
Yeah.
you know, that's gone so well that I thought we kind of planned more time just in case that was harder.
Yeah.
People dropped out, and everyone's been so happy to be a part of the show that we've gotten a lot of work done very quickly.
Okay.
But there's not much left to do.
So now that the special's out of the way, are you more excited for the special right now? I mean, obviously today is like so special. But it's hard to be like, okay, now look forward. Are you sort of trying to stay in this moment right now? Or are you like, shit, this is kicking ass right now. Everyone's reviewing it. My name's on the map. I'm on fucking billboards, which is the coolest thing ever. And the next thing you know, now my show is going to be on Comedy Central. Like this, I'm about to blow the up more than you already are.
The show doesn't feel real just yet.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I'm still in the special mode, and I still have press to do just for the special.
Yeah.
I think a couple more podcasts, a couple more interviews. And once like a few weeks have gone by, I think I'll relax from it. But as people watch the special and rewatch it, I think they're going to find new things. I think they'll have new things to talk about.
Yeah.
I think the special is very dense, that I'm just looking forward to how it's kind of experienced over time. Yeah, I'm still thinking about the special for at least a couple more weeks.
Yeah.
And then toward the end of this month, we do a test show with like a friend of mine, and then it'll seem real. It'll be like, okay, now I'm about to do 6 of these.
Gotta get in
what
the groove.
works, what doesn't, because we have a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
And some of them we don't know if they're going to work or not. We think this is funny, but we haven't tried it out yet.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah. Also, my mom texted me this morning, and I wanted to see how you felt about her saying Anthony's special would be great if you were on it. Do you have anything to say to my mom?
I think that's a very mom thing to say.
Yeah.
I'm not going to blame your mom.
Okay.
Your mom saying my special was very good.
Yeah.
Just didn't clear that next level.
It would have
of greatness. Yeah, that was all I needed was you to stumble on stage.
Yeah.
And she would have been cool with it.
Yeah.
It's a very mom thing to say. I feel like your mom probably doesn't know a lot about comedy.
No.
Because if she knew more about comedy, then you would know more about comedy.
Yeah.
And you don't really know anything about comedy.
No, I do. Ready? Knock, knock.
Who's
Anthony.
Anthony who?
Exactly. Ooh.
I mean, better than I thought it was going to be.
That was pretty fucking good.
Better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, just pulled that one right out.
Of what?
Of my head. Smart, intelligent head.
Mrs. Tamposi's at home smiling right now.
Oh, yeah. She's very proud. She's very proud.
Good.
So what do you like?
Mom should be.
Rank them. You got your TV show, you got your special, and then you got JRVP. Marry, kill.
Special number 1. Special I would marry and gladly spend the rest of my life with.
Okay.
I'm going to say the TV show. It pays me a lot more than this.
Right.
And if I had to kill one, I would kill this one, even though I'm not going to do that. We are going to negotiate season 2 and keep this thing going and see how we can pick it up. Because I feel like I'm getting so much press right now, it's only going to help the podcast. I'm excited to see what our numbers are like over the next month after all of this kind of onslaught of good things said about me.
So now that you're going to be kind of catapulted even further into stardom, how do you feel about, pitching Comedy Central, like the broadcast presented by Anthony Jeselnik, so we just put your name on it so we can get in?
I feel very strongly about not doing that.
Okay, makes sense.
I'm not a guy. There's a lot of people who want to put their names on things, like so and so presents, and it's like you're just taking money from younger comics, and putting your name on it. That I don't like that.
Yeah.
If someone asked me, if you were like, hey, we have this show, Comedy Central said they will do it if you come on as a producer, of course.
Yeah.
But would I be like, hey, I think I can make some money off of you. I don't like that.
Well, that'd be cool to be making money. I feel like that's like pretty special.
It's overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Special on Netflix?
No.
It's about a guy with CP, cerebral palsy, who also is gay. And so he's like gay and, what's the word? Handicapped.
Has anyone ever called cerebral palsy CP?
That's what they did in the show. It's the first time I've called it. Yeah.
Okay.
And I read a bunch of stuff on it to see if it was good, and it's like 15-minute episodes, and I watched it all. It's like there's 8 15-minute episodes. It feels like a web series. I'm not sold,
It's so funny that you would bring up a show about a gay man living with cerebral palsy just so you could say you didn't really like it.
Yeah.
Like no one asked.
Is that fucked up?
It's a little weird. I thought for sure you'd be like praising the show.
Yeah, I really wanted to.
It's got a lot going for it. I've heard decent things, but I heard good things about Pen 15 and I couldn't watch that.
Yeah, but you didn't even give it a chance.
I like weird stuff. Like someone sent me a trailer for this Jake Gyllenhaal movie from 2014 on Netflix.
Yeah.
Where he's just a guy who sees a guy who looks just like him, exactly like him. Mm. And then like trying to figure out what's going on. It's supposed to be this crazy movie. It's from the same guy who did Prisoners.
Okay.
And I've never heard of it, but it looks so weird and off-putting that I've got to go check it out.
Which is why I think you'd like the OA. I really think you would like it.
I don't like spiritual, where do we go? We die.
It's sort of like that, but it's not. It's weird and sort of f***ed up and perfect for you.
I mean, the biggest thing going against the OA is your recommendation.
I bet.
But maybe one day I'll watch it.
I think you will. You maybe put down a book every once in a while. Pick up the remote,
Says the girl with no vocabulary.
Yeah. My diction is getting stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like that?
I did.
All right. Well, I'll let you go. I appreciate you sitting down with me.
Thank you so much.
Like, I'm just happy that Emma and I got to give you this opportunity to, like, come on the broadcast and talk about your special, because now our thousands and thousands of listeners, maybe if they didn't hear about it before.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. Like, I don't really have, an outreach to female YouTube stars until I come on the broadcast.
Exactly.
And then I know that they're all going to get it. They're all going to, they're influencers.
Right.
They're going to do funny sketches on YouTube about my special.
Yeah.
Maybe an Instagram post where they're watching it.
I mean, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah. I need those. I want more fans who have no money.
Yeah.
To get on board.
Yeah. So last thing, because of all this, now that you're like in the limelight more than ever, probably ever in all of your career, right? Don't you think?
No. I think when I had the first TV show, it was a blitz.
Yeah.
Of like, you were just famous. Like, now I'm known. If you're a comedy fan, you're like, that's Anthony Jeselnik.
Right.
But for about 9 months, I was just on billboards and posters. Like, I was on the subway posters in New York. So, like, everywhere I went, it was just like, I don't know why I know you.
But I know
you.
I
know you. And that level of fame was insane.
Yeah.
And I was just grateful when it went away.
Yeah.
Because it was terrible. Like, I don't go to a lot of bars. And I like bars.
Yeah. So now you can.
So now I'm like... I'm 40-year-old famous,
yeah.
which is different than being, 30-year-old famous.
Okay, makes sense. So I still think you should get an Instagram.
I don't think I can do it.
I'll run it for you. I'll literally run it for you.
I was gonna try. I tried to sign up for Raya, and you have to have an Instagram to do it. And I tried to do it without, and they're like, you're on the waiting list.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I'm Anthony Jeselnik.
Do you need my friend pass? I can give you a buddy pass because I'm on it.
Now it's like I'm locked in. Like, now I can't.
Oh, you have to wait.
Even if I delete the app, I come on and like it's like put your phone number in. It's like, oh, you're waitlisted.
Yeah. How does it feel to know that I got accepted and you're on a wait list?
It feels fine. I mean, I feel too old for things like that. But someone was like, you should try it out. You should try out Raya. I feel no embarrassment that you were on it and I am not.
Okay. Well, thought I might have had that over you, but I guess not. Not that I want anything over you. I just want to like be somewhat on your level. You should want to destroy me. You should want to supplant me.
No. And be the new me.
No.
That's what I'd do if I were you.
I could never be you.
No, but you could try.
Yeah.
If you got close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't touch the sun, but you can get close enough to melt your wings.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Die a miserable death.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds pretty bad.
All right. Well, Fire in the Maternity Ward.
Netflix. Check it out.
Today's episode of the Broadcast Podcast is brought to you by Laughter. Laughter. Are you and your gym teacher boyfriend in a rut so bad that you haven't felt joy since the first day of class? Do you find yourself smiling when your friends fall down or go to the bathroom in their britches and wish you could accompany that grin with an audible reaction? Good news, Deborah Ann Smithson. Today is your lucky day. With the advent of laughter, you can let loose and cast those childhood demons aside for seconds on end, all by employing a neat sound effect made from your belly. Laughter can take the form of phonetic ha ha ha, he he, or even ah. However, if you do have an obnoxious chuckle when you first give laughter a go, cut it out immediately. No one wants to hear that shit. That's when it's okay to simply laugh on the inside.
True.
Also, while we're giving you tips to all you novices out there, try to keep your laughter to a minimum at events that are allegedly meaningful, like middle school graduations, art gallery openings, or AA meetings.
Yeah. Yep.
Broadcast podcast listeners can start laughing their hot, symmetrical faces off today by simply listening to this very program, watching videos associated with this program, or perhaps checking out Anthony Jeselnik, Fire in the Maternity Ward, available now on Netflix. Laughter. Take a fucking joke.
Take a fucking joke.
Hey!
Right.
What's up, buddy? Shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out to our sponsors, keeping us going.
Keeping us going.
I love that money. You got to pay the rent. gotta
Yeah.
get groceries.
Yeah.
And it's great to have something as big as laughter. I feel like that's pretty well known.
Yeah. So did you get a chance to listen to me and Anthony
I
chatter?
did. I was
What'd you
so
think?
glad. I thought it was awesome. I'm so glad you were able to get that interview with Anthony, especially on the day his special came out. It was cool to like work with him on that day, but fun that we had literally his first interview with a podcast since it came
With a
out.
legitimate one at that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The premier podcast in the world.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you weren't there. We definitely missed you.
Yeah, I wish I was there, but sometimes, that's
Yeah.
how the cookie crumbles.
That's how the gluten-free cookie crumbles.
And you
sometimes.
ran with that cookie and you did a great job. I'm proud of you.
Thank
it was
you.
very funny. And
Okay.
I was glad to get Anthony's reaction. It was nice. Like he reviewed each of us sort of
Yeah.
since I work with him every day now. I think overall positive.
Yep.
For me, definitely put me down in some regard, but I would expect that from Anthony.
Right.
And he did admit that you would have been a disaster at my job, which
Right.
is funny.
And I bet that's reassuring for you to hear.
It's great to hear, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But how did you feel when he was like, sometimes I forget that Emma's in the room?
That hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
That has stuck with me for sure.
Yeah.
I know it's true,
Yeah.
like in every situation, especially
Yeah.
in the workplace, it takes me a while to open up.
Yep.
It's surprising that I even have a podcast. Like that's bizarre
Yeah.
to people. It's bizarre to me too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not a big talker,
I don't
but
really know why I have a podcast with you.
'cause I'm hilarious.
Yeah, but like sometimes I forget you're in the room.
No,
No, I
not on the
never
podcast.
forget
You
that.
nutcase.
Oh my god.
You crazy person. You look great, by the way.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Where'd this come from?
petite.
Whoa.
Yeah. Turns out I was. Where'd Erica go? I don't know.
Hey. Oh, here I am. Yeah,
Oh, you.
I appreciate you.
Mhm.
That's really sweet. Makes me feel like kind of a dick for just saying that I forget you're in the room. And
That's
then you-
okay. I am committed to being a nice person in my life, so that's...
Did you think of me when you put on that green shirt today? You know I love you in green.
No, just thought of... I appreciate that, though. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Thought
you're-
of myself, you
you're
know.
welcome.
But I know you love the green shirt, you know.
I do. It's
It's
hard.
it's a
hard.
hit.
It is.
Your eyes are a hit.
Yeah, they are. They
Mhm.
are. Did you get the chance to see Anthony's special yet?
Yes. So
Yeah.
you and I went to see most of it when we went to his Largo show.
Yep.
A couple months ago. It was awesome. And then Brett and I watched it last night on Netflix, and it was beautifully shot and hilarious.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, the whole thing, like he has said, is wall to wall, pretty damn genius.
Yeah, it's amazing.
My favorite one that sticks with me is the Debbie joke. Is like
About-
if he I don't know if I should ruin the
I don't
bit,
think so.
but
Go check it out, but I know
yeah.
exactly what joke you're talking about.
that one kills me every time.
Yeah. It's so good. He's so good. Yeah, he's shout out to Ant. I don't know if he'd get pissed if I called him Ant. He probably would.
I don't think so. You're top 5.
Yeah.
You can probably call whenever you want.
I'm like, hey, fuckface. He'd be like,
Probably
yeah,
used to. Yeah.
I'm Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah, that's good.
I've got a deep voice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
He does sound like that.
That's exactly.
It is weird. When I first heard him on his podcast when you started, I was surprised that he actually sounds like that in real life. I mean, he plays it up a bit for his persona on stage, but he really does talk like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really happy to see his special doing well, and I'm really glad that we got to give him this platform, especially on the day that it came out, you know?
Yeah, I'm happy for us that we were able to give him that kind of opportunity. The
Yeah.
publicity that comes with being on the broadcast it's major.
Yeah.
Some might call it life-changing.
Yeah.
So it was nice of us to have him on the first time. If you
Right.
haven't listened, check that out.
Right.
I think that probably helped catapult him. Like maybe Netflix listened to that, and they were like, "Hey, this kid might be good
Yeah, let's give him a shot.
for a show, an entire hour." And like I hate to say it, but I take responsibility.
You
know?
do. Yeah, at least you're accountable, you know? I think that's pretty important.
Say whatever you want.
But enough about him.
Yeah.
Let's toss it to us,
Let's take it down to
the broadcast.
It's the broadcast. It's the broadcast.
Ew, welcome to the broadcast.
the best segment.
Oh, what's that? Your broadcast showing.
You kill me. Never say that Erica isn't funny. She's so goddamn funny, you guys.
Oh, wait, one more thing. Did you hear my joke with Anthony, my knock-knock joke?
It was actually pretty good.
It's a classic.
You definitely got that from somewhere.
I didn't.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure it's been done before. It's
Right.
not. It's not.
You've been
original.
known to.
to recycle material.
Yeah, just to recycle
No, I
other
thought of
people's
it
stuff,
on the
so-
spot because I was like, who?
No, I don't believe that for a second, but it was good and it played well, so I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
So what's going on with you?
My mom just visited.
Yep.
That was really fun. She was out here for a work trip, so naturally we had her on the program.
Oh, yeah. You guys are going to flip when you
Took
hear
advantage
this.
of that. Yeah, we have a Mother's Day special coming, you guys, and mother of all podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody and their mother is going to listen to this program.
If they already don't have their own podcast.
Yeah, and even if you do listen to this one, because it's better than that.
Right.
No offense, but
Right.
no offense. It was great. My mom, was super funny and charismatic and definitely said a lot about, what's going on in my brain, which I'm sure people are semi-interested in because I'm, kind of wacky.
I think so. Yeah, I definitely got a lot of insight into you, even more so than I already know. I feel like I know you pretty well. I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of how your brain works and ticks. And it's kind of funny to see your mom kind of figuring that out as well.
Yeah, she's known me a little longer.
Yeah.
Can give some more insights, some embarrassing stories that I'm sure the listeners will enjoy.
Yeah, there's a few stories that you told me you're going to even cut out because they're that embarrassing.
Yeah, definitely going to cut some stuff out. No offense to us.
I think that's stupid, but
what are you going to do?
support you.
Yeah, it was fun, though. We went to dinner with my mom. That was sweet. Went to your favorite joint out here in L.A.
Oh, yeah, my fave.
Got some flamin' margs.
Oh, man, we were feeling it.
That was fun. We were a good team.
That was great.
But, so stay tuned for our Mother's Day episode.
Yeah, you gotta check that out. It'll be funny. My mom's gonna come out next week. I hope we can convince her. She's a little camera shy.
But there's no camera.
But there's no camera, so I'm thinking we can work on it.
Your mom would be such a gem on this program.
Just a little cap at the end of the program,
Yeah, I mean, I'll take what I can get. Anything Mary says is gold and it's gospel, and I would love to have her on the show. Especially since, as you'll hear, Erica kind of drove the interview with my mom.
Yeah,
I would do the same. I would reciprocate that.
Yeah, I think it's only fair.
And I would ask some probing questions, and it would only denigrate you.
Okay, good.
So
not
she
my
should
mom. Yeah,
oh my God, what is there to say?
There
that's
isn't.
negative.
There isn't.
About your mom.
Do you think
that
it's
she makes
weird
the best mashed potatoes in the world? That her daughter's a genius.
Thank you. Do you think it's weird that I'm probably going to bring my mom to Eddie's birthday party next week?
It's an interesting choice.
Yep.
I really enjoy your mom's company, so for me, it's great. I'm excited about it.
Right.
Overall, I wonder what other people would think. Would they think that's kind of weird to bring your mom to an event with a bunch of dumbass, 20-somethings? Maybe.
But I feel like we're all adults now, so, it's fine. And, we've had the most fun in L.A. the couple of nights that my mom was here.
I know.
Comedy shows and movies and
rooftop bangers,
drinks and
yeah,
parties.
We've had a great time, so I'm certainly looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Just saying, just taking a
well,
poll.
what's the alternative? I miss Eddie's birthday and then get crap for it for the rest of my life?
Yeah, that'll happen.
So Mary's gonna come, and what am I gonna do? My mom's gonna say, "Oh, I don't want to go," and then it's gonna be like, "You're here for 3 nights, and I'm gonna leave you to go to dinner." I'm not doing that either.
No, I think she'll want to hang out with me too.
She would. She loves Eddie. She loves you. She loves Brett.
But she loves me the most, though, right?
No
she
question.
started with someone
question.
else, and that was a little
yeah. No, you're her
weird.
Favorite. It was his birthday,
I don't care.
Right. Okay. Well,
no, sorry.
You know she loves you guys. So.
Well, I'm looking forward to talking to her, and again, Mother's Day. It might be like a 2-parter. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what we can get out of her. You know,
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So I mean, nothing really new on my end. I'm still doing NFL videos.
Yep, cutting NFL videos.
That's about it.
A lot of editing. Draft is over now, so.
You still writing down everything that Anthony says?
Yep, my job is to write down everything that comes to his mind. And I think, hopefully I'm doing satisfactory so far. So
sounds it.
Yeah, I love it. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
It's the best gig I've had, and I'm really happy.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I'm still going strong.
Good.
And you keep editing those highlights.
Yeah, thanks. I'm really killing it. So we wanted to reach out to our listeners and find out what you guys wanted to hear. We did the bridesmaid dress. We did,
for Broads About Town.
For Broads About Town, we did the waxing.
Yep.
And we want to do more of those.
Yeah, those are fun. I like just going out on the town and recording our conversation with strangers.
Do you think we should have our listeners weigh in?
I think that'd be great. We want your opinion. Sometimes you guys' opinions aren't great.
Most times.
But yeah, but I think we give them a shot. I mean, we've thought of a few ideas that maybe they could weigh in on.
Like maybe a makeup counter.
We talked about that. Eric and I both combined to know next to nothing about makeup. I, have an eyeliner pen and concealer. Erica might have a chapstick in her drawer.
Maybe.
So, it'd be pretty funny if we were to talk to a specialist in that field and just can be complete assholes.
Yeah. You wrote down laser hair removal. Is that going to be you?
Probably you.
Okay.
Probably you. I mean, I would consider it.
You would.
If it's funny.
You would.
I would consider it, Erica. We'll see what the listeners say.
Okay, so I want everybody, if you're listening to this, first of all, follow me on Instagram. Really trying to get to 10,000. So if you're not following at Erica Tamposi,
and me at the Emma VP.
Emma doesn't matter.
No,
you don't care about your followers.
No, not
except
much.
You did post such a thirst trap this weekend of you with your blingy ring, like close up, like with the eyes popping with the color. You were
thirst trapping.
You were literally like, boys.
Yeah, it was like peak virgin though. It was like a full coverage top.
Yeah,
me with engaged, holding a big wine glass, like not smiling. So I mean, I don't know if it's a thirst
but
trap.
It was like sort of like the sexiest photo you've ever posted on your Instagram.
Oh please! I mean, well, that's tough to say because there's none on there. But like that photo does not qualify.
I think
in that realm,
it might be the sexiest.
In the slightest. Ugh.
Go to the Emma VP and comment.
Check it out.
Comment sexiest on the sexiest photo. But first of all, follow me, and then second of all, make sure you tweet at one of us, both of us, all of us, and say Emma needs laser hair removal.
Oh my god!
If we get 2 tweets, then Emma will do it. Yeah. No, what do you say? 10 tweets?
Sure. I don't know. We need to put a number on it. I think we'll ultimately just pick the funniest idea.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Well, that'll be fun. I think we should both do it if we end up doing it.
Okay. We could do like a guided tour, maybe like a zoo or museum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just converse with the moron who's taking us around.
You and I could do like a pottery class.
That would be really sweet.
Yeah, it'd be cute.
I think that'd be good for our friendship.
I think so too.
Do a pottery class together. Wow.
Or what about, talking to whoever runs the Walk of Fame in Hollywood?
That is the greatest idea I've ever had.
Like, why don't we have a star?
I have no idea. This is never, I don't know why this hasn't come to me before. We literally live in Hollywood. Your name is Ricky Hollywood.
Yeah.
And we don't have a star in the Walk of... Yeah, we should talk to them, sort that out. I love that idea.
Yeah, I don't know who we would talk to. We'll have to figure that out. But
yeah, if you guys know that, let us know as well.
Emma gets laser hair removal.
Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
That's my vote.
Cool.
Well, yeah, we'll see. That'll be good.
What else is going on with you?
Well, I'm a little distracted right now just because I have some facial issues going on. I used a new skin cream, and it had a little bit of a negative reaction. And so it's tough when you have an issue on your face when you have to like sit in a room looking at other people all day.
Yeah.
So I get a little self-conscious as if I weren't already peak self-conscious already.
Yeah. I wouldn't really worry about it because I don't really know who really cares.
Yeah.
What your face looks like.
That's true. No one's really thinking about it.
No one's thinking about your face.
Yeah.
You're the body.
Dude, so true.
So don't worry.
Body of the broadcast. Don't need to worry.
If you get a rash on your body, then we'll talk.
Yeah, then I'll come to you and we'll figure it out.
That's
what we do. We always figure it out.
We do.
Good for us.
Nice.
What else? I went to a concert.
Ooh.
Over the weekend with Brett because he wanted to go and see bands that he likes. It was this like punk rock / ska music thing. It was really weird.
Yeah? What kind of music is it?
I couldn't explain. Like, I mean, actually, should we?
Let's do it. It's been a minute.
It's been a little while.
Yeah, let's take it down to the lab.
Let's go down to the lab. Emma's Music Lab, that is.
Alright, so for this edition of Emma's Music Lab, I went to the Back to the Beach Festival, which is in Huntington Beach, California.
Nice.
Figured I would just kind of write out my thoughts on it as the premier music critic in the world right now.
Yeah, well, just kick it off, buddy.
Okay. Hey, Erica, get a load of this dime I'm about to spit. As a wonderful and borderline perfect fiance, I decided to accompany my soon-to-be husband and hands-down best friend in the world, Brett,
Why did you look at me when you
to
said
an
that?
outdoor activity in Huntington Beach where multiple different music makers go and play their tunes for a crowd of listeners. I, of course, love music, as I am a certified G in the critics ecosystem, but to be completely 100 with you guys, I do not care for the brand of jams called SKA or ska. To dump the tea here, the headliner of this beach bash was Blink-182, and I actually think they are pop rock with their notes and keys.
Okay.
However, the other groups recall things like Streetlights Mannequin, Really Big Fishies, and Goldmember. I don't know about you, but I am not even a little turned on by those band names.
Oh.
This ska stuff belongs in a circus, if I can be brutally frank with you all. It involves lots of trumpets mixed with ugly-sounding plug-in guitars, and they love weird beats and unattractive men making the beats. I mean, at least give me someone dreamy up there like Jesse McCartney or Nick Carter, then maybe I could FOMO it out and enjoy my grilled cheese and not have to cover my ears. Heck! Apart from that grilled cheese and 2 Chardonnays, the highlight of this gathering was the audience. I had nothing in common with any of the boys with mohawks or the ladies in fishnet stockings with neck tattoos, but they seemed to enjoy the loud noise. I asked my neighbors on the sand next to us if they caught T-Swift's new song and film, Me, and they kicked sand on my towel and it ended up in my grilled cheese. I still ate it. I wasn't able to move my body around to any of the songs because they were bad. I did know the words to the song All the Small Things due to the Alvin and the Chipmunks cover, which I love dearly. I give the event 1 out of 6 stars and my fiance 10 out of 10 stars for being my best friend. Cheers.
Why'd you look at me again when you said that?
Oh, my best friend is Brett. We're really good friends. I just wanted to now he's my best friend, so why am I going to call him my best friend? You know, you throw it around all the time. You know?
Okay.
Do you feel any way about that?
No.
Okay.
You're marrying in the man.
Yeah.
Marrying in.
Hope you like the way that feels, Erica.
That you're marrying Brett? I'm pissed.
No.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, so
interesting.
it was
I've never
ass.
heard of ska.
Yeah. You don't want to?
Yeah. It's
Clearly.
Not, yeah. I mean, I'm glad we went down to the lab for it.
Yeah, I mean, it deserved a review. It was a bizarre experience.
Yeah.
And
Would
I'm
you
glad
do it again?
No, I would never do it again. But I like to bring light to anything and everything in the music world because that's my job.
Okay.
So I'm happy to do it for you guys. Wouldn't recommend.
Okay. Good to know.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that's it for today. You know, we had a great show. Shout out to Anthony again for his special and hanging out with me, even though I kind of cornered him. But
Yeah.
that's what friends do.
Friends corner friends.
That's what they
And
do.
ask them for favors.
They do all the time.
Yeah.
But thanks for listening, broads. We appreciate your support. And, you know, go ahead and leave us a review on iTunes if you haven't already.
Even if you have.
Do it again.
Do it again. I want more of them.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
We read them. Maybe in a couple of weeks we'll read a few of them.
Yeah. I mean, just don't at this point, but yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they're like, funny.
Yeah, which I appreciate, but, you know, if you want your shit read on air, how about you
Step
try
it
to
up.
try to
Step
impress
it
us.
up.
You hear
Step it up a little bit.
You hear this program. You know what we like.
You know what we like. You know what we don't like.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Men. But go ahead and write some bizarre broadcast fan fiction and post it on the subreddit.
Yeah, I'd love to read
We're
that.
over 100 people on the subreddit. It's poppin', as one would say. Really love it.
Active community.
We like to check it after each episode posts. We'll lift up the skirt a little bit.
Yeah. Let
pretty
you guys
cool.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep writing on there. We appreciate it. Play it at church, library, just situations where maybe you shouldn't be playing a podcast, but hey, you
That's
care so
kinda
much.
kinky.
I don't know what that means.
Oh. It's like kind of like, you know, risque. It's like, ooh, I should not be playing the
Scandalous.
Yeah, that's the word for it.
Okay, yeah. Do that.
I shouldn't be playing the broadcast at my, you know, grandma's funeral.
But here I am.
But here I am, like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty cool. That is bad ass.
I like it a lot. You should definitely do that.
All right, cool. Well, let us know and make sure to tweet at us that Emma needs laser hair removal.
I don't know about that, but
All right?
definitely tweet at us.
Hey, have fun at your sister's graduation.
I'm not going to that
Why?
because she didn't come to my graduation.
So you're smiting her?
Do you want me to fly to State College, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, Penn State sounds like so much fun.
No, I mean, I was there plenty of times.
And doesn't smite mean to like kill someone like with a godly feature? I meant spite, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just going to let that go, though.
Okay. Well,
I don't want to embarrass you.
Yeah, I just wanted to fix it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
now it's better.
Happy graduation, Hannah, I guess.